So, Jayce, we have been gifted something from the lords at Warner Brothers. Peak Cinema. From the creator of Napoleon Dynamite comes a cubic adventure.
Yeah, it wasn't square. Oh, gosh.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
I am so glad it was fun bad and not just bad. What do you think?
This, it was bad. This was like one of the worst movies I've ever seen in the
fun
theater.
Bad. It wasn't just bad.
It was. I will say it. See, this is gonna be like the hardest movie for us to review or talk about because we've played Minecraft. Like, we're Minecraft enthusiasts here. We had a whole year where we just did pixel art.
That's true.
But
this is creative Minecraft to a T. It did not take itself seriously for even a single second. And
Pink House.
Yeah.
Big house.
It's exactly what I signed up for. I'm glad they were like, we can't make this remotely compelling, so let's just have fun. And then they did.
Yeah. I got out of the theater like just a few hours ago, and I hadn't slept all night because I was at a job. So I went from 6 to 6. Let's just say this movie is the biggest fever dream I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah, you just watched this.
Yeah, like I just watched it today. Like, as we're recording this, I got out of the theater like 2 hours ago, or 3 or 4 or whatever. I don't know. Time is irrelevant here.
Yeah, I watched it a couple days ago. I've had some time to really think about the inner complexities of the Minecraft movie.
I'm like thinking that there was like, was there a tater tot gun in this game?
Yes. Oh wait, in Minecraft? Or in the movie?
In the movie?
Yeah, he made a tater tot gun. I don't even know what the heck it was. He just made it.
We're getting guns in Minecraft, boys. This is the way.
Whole beginning of the movie, he's like, I'm going to make a jetpack. It's going to be sweet. I'm an inventor. He goes in the movie. I think he made one tater tot gun, and then that was about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so how do you want to discuss this thing? Because this is like...
I want to, before we get into the actual movie, how was your theater experience? How was your crowd?
I went... because I did not want what's happening on social media. I'm sorry. That is the dumbest thing I've ever... Like, okay, the only one I laughed at was that someone brought, like, an actual chicken to a movie theater, like the one that I sent you, and they were, like, throwing it up in the air. Like, that one's kind of funny. Every other theater, it's, like... water bucket release, and then all of a sudden, like, someone tosses like a whole gallon of water across the room. I would be very annoyed. I'm just saying. How was your theater experience?
Mine and my sister's was... I didn't go with my sister, but she said hers was super rowdy. Mine was pretty tame. I wish it was a little more rowdy, I won't lie. I don't condone the throwing the popcorn and all the crazy stuff. But it was funny when everyone yelled out "Chicken Jockey," at the same time. Everyone was doing it. The Nether, it was
the
fun.
Nether.
Or Flinton's, I liked that. It was probably the most communal theater experience since Endgame and Infinity War. And it was just Jack Black saying "Chicken Jockey." That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Like, that's the theater experience I wouldn't mind, but when they're like throwing crap across, that's when it's like, all right, guys, you need to chill out just a little bit. Like the drinks and stuff, like that's okay. Popcorn's one thing. I don't mind if popcorn got thrown everywhere, but like water and pops and stuff, it's like, you guys need to chill.
Yeah, someone has to clean all that up. I don't condone that part. It's just, but I like that everyone in the theater's in on it, though. That's what I liked, was that feeling of just. Everyone was just having fun, and that's...
Yeah, I went at like 3:30, so I wanted to make sure that all the kids were in school and stuff like that, and I went to a nice theater, so...
Well, we did. Yeah, I did too. I should have gone to a cruddier one if I really wanted the authentic experience, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I had fun laughing at all the jokes and the Minecraft references and stuff. I mean,
there were some actually really funny jokes in that movie.
It's a Jared Hess movie, so it's got a lot of llamas. It's got a lot of tater tot jokes. It's got a lot of meat jokes, a lot of steak jokes.
True.
A lot of good pig humor in this movie.
Yeah. Technoblade never dies. Yeah.
That's a legend.
That was a nice send off. I like that they did that, and I like that they did it in a movie that didn't like stink and wasn't fun. So that was good.
Yeah, I guess I'm mostly trying to look at this from an outsider's perspective, and I can understand the bad reviews. Like Mario, I didn't quite understand the bad reviews because it's like it's Mario. Everyone knows Mario or how Mario works, especially with
I thought
how
Mario
simple
was
of a
kind
story
of
it was.
boring.
Mario was like one of the is the best video game movie in my opinion.
I still haven't. I watched the first two Sonics. I still have to watch the third one. Heard it was good.
I think I do too.
They say that one's by far the best one so far. So
Mario's the best movie. I'm sorry,
but there's
that
just
was
nothing
so
to
good.
it. It was fine. It wasn't
Shush, we've
bad.
already discussed this.
I know.
Watch podcast episode number 50 something or whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, I had more fun watching the Minecraft movie. I won't lie.
Okay. I had more fun watching Mario, but the Minecraft movie requires a lot of information. Like, if you don't know Minecraft, half of the stuff they do in this movie, you're going to be questioning throughout.
Even if you do know Minecraft, half the stuff is insane. Like,
well, I'm saying like when they're making like iron golems at the end, they don't ever explain that. They just do it, and you're like, okay, yeah, I understand how Minecraft works.
But
you know,
everyone knows
like, wait,
Minecraft.
No, they don't. They don't know the intricacies of Minecraft half the time.
Listen, everyone's played
people.
Minecraft. Anyone under the age of 30 has played Minecraft, so everyone knows. Heck, even Minecraft. You think they're just telling you how to make another portal? You think they're just telling you how to make an iron? They don't even tell you that in the game. They don't.
Flint and steel.
You have no idea. So I think it's very in line with Minecraft to just leave you absolutely hanging if you have no idea what they're talking about. So
what did you think about Jack Black? Because the trailers, I was not going to see this movie because of Jack Black, but
I thought I was
charmed.
shocked by how charming it was, and I actually like Jace. I think
Jason Momoa was hilarious, dude. He had some of the best laughs out of me.
Yes, he did. He actually had a really fun character. I didn't know what to expect looking at him. They gave you nothing in those trailers. He was actually kind of a fun character.
The part that killed me the most is when the chicken jockey stuff happened, but not the chicken jockey, but
I liked when they were on the elytras. That was fun. That was crazy.
That looked horrible, dude. That CGI, oh my goodness. That was so bad.
But it was just the whole thing.
Jack Black's riding him.
He just clenched, you know. It was a crazy scene.
Coming in hot.
I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the whole Steve character was kind of just hilarious. I liked that he was just, I know it's just Jack Black, but he did come across as he's just almost bored being there in the Minecraft world. Like he's done everything and he's just showing off.
I wish they would have established him as a little more crazy. Like, you know how he had like a house or whatever? Like you should have had it where like his parents are like, where's our son? Or, you know, like, oh, there was this crazy guy that used to live here that used to talk about parallel worlds and stuff. And then, you know, he went missing. Like, just set it up a little bit more. But
I agree. He could have stood to be a little just more off the deep end, having lived in Minecraft for the past 20 years. 30, 50. I don't even know how old he is, but yeah.
I really liked Jack Black as Steve. Like, it was just, like, at first when he's starting out, because I'm like, all right, at least with the trailers, they showed off how Steve acts. Because if they kept that a secret, like, and showed more of his more serious lines throughout, which I don't think he has, but, like, his more, like, mellow lines, I think I would have hated it.
Yeah. No, that marketing for it worked so well.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I just had a great time. I thought it was fun. I've just been looking for a fun movie, and that just really everything came together for it to actually be an enjoyable experience. So
the part that killed me the most, like my favorite Jack Black line, because there's millions of them, but when they're in the village walking, and he's like, "We gotta go to the Woodland Mansion," and it's just past the shrooms, and she's like, "Shrooms? Yeah, big old red ones."
I don't know who wrote his lines, but they were so funny.
Big old red ones. Big old red ones.
That one killed me. And then one, Jason Momoa was fighting the chicken, and the chicken like started gnawing on his leg and was going like, "Ow, ow, 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 ow," and
I like
feathers
that
were
the
going
chicken joined in. Yeah, that was hilarious.
That one killed me. Oh man.
Yeah, he was. It was so fast. The whole movie was just like, I was afraid. I had to go to the bathroom once. I missed the whole chicken thing. Like, I missed it, and I was so sad.
You missed the chicken song?
I've heard it a billion times since then.
No, Jayce, not the chicken song.
Because people just upload those movie clips just wherever, but I've seen it. But I was just afraid to miss any of it, and I did miss some of it. It was annoying, but they crammed so much stupid stuff into that movie. It's hilarious.
There was it was pretty fast paced.
How long
I was pretty surprised. I walked
like an hour and a half?
Like 2 hours. No, it was 2 hours, dude. I walked out of the theater and I checked my phone, and it was like 5 or 6 o'clock. I was like, "Jeez."
Yeah. Didn't feel like it. It went quick. It was never boring.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No. Yeah. I mean, is it a movie that I probably will watch again?
Maybe.
Maybe with a bunch of friends, but maybe never by myself.
Well, yeah, that's a movie you watch with friends. That's what the whole movie's about. That and going outside, apparently. They just had to throw in there, but, you know.
I'm going to unalive you, Jayce.
Oh, not in the Minecraft movie way, no.
The General Chungus.
General Chungus.
What the heck is this movie?
That was the funniest thing, and he ended up being like an awesome character is the best part. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll let..."
When he started speaking, I just about cried laughing, dude.
I like that when he came back and he was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry I messed up. I'll add it to my self-improvement plan and start journaling." It's like, and then they just killed him. It was crazy. They got away with some crazy stuff in that movie. It's like, "Come here, little piglin," and then, and it just shanks him. Oh, I also like that joke at the end of the movie with, you know, the one.
Come here, closer.
Come here,
and the Malgosha, the main villain, is like trying to kill Steve, and he's like, "Come closer, come closer." He's like, "You're not gonna stab me with a little stick, are you?" She's like, "No, no, no." And then he tries to, and he just yoinks it out of her hand.
And he does it again.
I will say,
that was so good.
Steve in Diamond Armor was peak cinema.
That was crazy.
It was so cool when he came out. He's like,
yeah.
And it's just him in like square armor. It's like, this is ridiculous, but I love it.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot to like. It's a very endearing movie, and you could tell they didn't know what else to do, so I'm glad they just made it fun.
You got villagers dating real life people, and
oh my
all of a sudden they have like a Robert White voice at the end.
Yeah, they were dating Jennifer. What was it? I forget her name.
Coolidge or Coolidge?
Oh yeah, Jennifer Coolidge. Yeah, whatever her name is. That was funny, and then at the end and everything. That was a crazy scene.
When she's like, "Ah ha ha ha."
It cracked me up, man. I was not expecting that.
Big old red ones.
Big old red ones.